Well, that pile of parts I was telling you guys about, yeah, it has to do with this. My 68 SS12 Hydro-Trac. The front end that was originally on the 68 SS12 Hydro-Trac, the front grille is there and the hood went on the tractor my 68 SS12 I ended up selling. So I had used the front end here off of the other 68 SS12 parts tractor I got recently. And as you can tell, I've got a yellow front frame section. Yes, it's got an Onan front frame section on it. 18 horse twin tube Briggs, proposed twin horizontal shaft, turner sideways, ST16 side panels, and dashboard back is the original 68 SS12 Hydro. Now, yeah, I know this looks nothing like it was when it was stock, like when I first got it. Well, needless to say, the rear end was junk. So this has always just been a parts tractor. The engine is wrong, so I sold the engine. The front frame was broken. Where the those pieces, these bars in here, or these plates, not bars, they were broken here where the 3 bolts are, and so the tractor is welded together on the seams on the inside and out. So I took the angle grinder and I cut the welds. The tractor just broke in half. So I scrapped the front frame section. I took the axle off of it. It's up on the shelf, so I can put the blue front axle on this tractor if I want. I might just leave the black one on because it's got the newer style spindles. The rear end I'm using is out of a John Deere 140. This is the one that was stuck. I actually got it freed up, or mostly freed up. I cut the hitch plate off of the back, and then it would have fit on here without the Sears hitch plate, but obviously I want to put the Sears hitch plate on at some point. That one there. But I have some work to do on what I'm going to do about the dipstick. This is not really the best spot here in the back. Sorry for the poor lighting. Where is it? Here it is. This is a 140 dipstick, and it would have come up way above the frame. And it'd be awesome if I could, and I might still do this, modify it so where it comes up to the original hole in the frame, and then there are 2 bends, and then screws into the bottom. The only thing is that's going to be a pain in the rear to get it in because it's going to want to go around in big wide circles. My plan is to hook up the original hydro lever on this tractor, and the clutch pedal will be functional, but it's only going to control this. It's just going to pull this back to neutral because, yep, I'm going shaft drive, being out of a 140. So the original steering, that's going to go away, and I have that down there, power steering from a Cub. Open up the hood here. The only, yeah, this hood's stiff. The only issue I'm going to have is the crankshaft comes out right here where my hand is, like right where my finger is, and you see how high the frame is? The frame is way down here. So the crankshaft would be about 2 inches above the frame, and it needs to be about down here. And I was at a swap meet last weekend, and it was actually a pretty clever idea. The guy had a jack shaft coming out with a sprocket on it, and a chain that ran down to the actual drive shaft, and he had a pillow block going on a brace going to each side of the frame. And then he had a chain running down to the drive shaft and then running back. So I might do that, just because in that way I don't have to worry about belt slip. And yes, I do plan on running a mower deck, and I will get into that in another video, because I'm not using that crank. It's not going to be in my way, but I can't really make use of it to run the deck. So I'm going to come up with another clever way to run the deck and the exhaust, which is right up in the front. I do have a deflector that points the exhaust down at an angle. I will be putting heat shields on the rest of this eventually, but as of right now I'm just working on getting the rear end mounted and then going from there. And I still have the 140 chassis that I can get some other parts from, like the drive shaft and whatnot. But yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts are on this thing, and if you've got any suggestions, let me know. I'd like to hear them, because I'm always open to suggestions on this project. And I am actually not going to paint this tractor except for the parts that are yellow and red. That's not yellow. That's red. I'm just tired. The engine will definitely be painted. It's either going to be painted blue or black. Haven't decided yet. But I'm not going to paint the rest of the tractor. I'm kind of liking the patina it has. I am going to straighten out the fenders though. That bugs the crap out of me, having these fenders being all bent and mangled. So I'll probably try and find a paint that matches this better, because that's original Jade Mist. That is not. You can tell that there's a slight color difference. There's more silver to this. And this tractor's been repainted. You can tell right there that it's been repainted. It's been painted over the rust. So we'll find something that matches more of the silvery color, because the Jade Mist is awfully more vibrant, I guess I'd say. It's not really green. Everybody says, oh, it's green. No, it's not. But you can see just the difference there. And if I bring it around to the other side, because this is Verde green, there's definitely a substantial color difference. I mean, maybe I'll paint this tractor down the road, but we'll see. If I do decide to paint it, I do have a pair of fenders that were on the green 69 Packer Hydro that I've since parted out, because, well, that tractor needed so much, and honestly I've got enough Hydros, and 69s are a dime a dozen where I'm at here in Wisconsin. So if need be, I can just put those fenders on here. But I kind of like the patina on it, on this thing, honestly. It's something that it's kind of hard to replicate. I mean, yeah, I don't like this paint or whatever the heck is on here. It's like latex paint that's been spilled on, or putty of some sort, like drywall putty. But if I can get that cleaned off, I'd be happy. So, enough rambling on. Enough of this for today. It's hot out. I shouldn't even be doing this right now. I mean, it's close to 90 out, and I've been working outside all day in the 95 degree heat with a 102 heat index. So I'm sweating balls. Anyways, enough of this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.